basically, I worked on what I thought was important and what I wanted to do. So some people, by the time I retired, I was kind of referred to as the guy that did 40 years under the radar at John Deere, adding value to the customer and improving the efficiency of the factories and all of that. So that was kind of my secret. And when a vice president showed up that was not too favorable, why, you went under the radar. And so you had to find somebody that appreciated what you brought to it, and then you go like hell for a while.
A legacy lives on forever, and the legacies of America's rural communities deserve to be memorialized and shared with great joy. Together, these stories reveal a beautiful tradition of hard work, perseverance, and love. Big Iron Auctions is proud to share your legacy. They say nothing runs like a deer. Recently, we met a career engineer from John Deere who helped us make these words ring true.
Bernie, what's your favorite color?
Maybe red. Exactly, John Deere guy, but my favorite color is red, and I don't think I have any green blood. It's just the force behind my vector in the world, I guess. My parents rented farms all their lives. As we grew up, we were the farm hands. Father, of course, we pretty much repaired everything, and if a tractor needed sleeves and pistons, we put them in. When I was probably 6 years old, I took all the mechanical clocks that my grandparents had in their attic apart and left them in a basket. And so as a transmission came apart in the corn crib to be repaired, I understood how the bearings went together, how the quills fit, and how the mechanical parts all interacted. Went to Iowa State University, and following some of my family's history of being there, took advantage of a John Deere internship doing projects, and so I had offers at every Deere facility in about 1966, and so I went to an engineering research division in Moline, and that started my career.
From concept engines to engineering transmissions to early GPS, Bernie did it all in his 40-year career at John Deere.
So this picture is of the first project I did at John Deere of significance, where I picked up this project of working with product stylists and whatnot, creating this gas turbine powered scraper. So this was the follow-on to that project, and nobody would understand the significance, but it required a single shaft gas turbine that required an infinitely variable transmission. So this tractor had a John Deere mechanical infinitely variable transmission from the 60s, and I put this APU gas turbine in there, and we drug a 8-bottom plow to beat hell in the field with that. It worked just fine. The mid-70s, the push for power and increased power, I became project manager for the 8630 tractor, which was taking a 531 cubic inch engine to 619 and boosting like 75 more horsepower out of it. It had to happen in a year and a half, which was twice as fast as it should have. So people, kicked me at meetings and stuff because they had to fix a lot of things after production, and 8630 people know about that. And so from there, that was kind of the engine world that got my feet wet in engine and my engines, and my knowledge of engines and of thermodynamics and gas turbine aerodynamics and things, helped in all that. So that's my new 6155R tractor that I acquired after I traded in a 4640 and traded and donated the 7400 tractor, deciding to modernize my fleet. So this tractor kind of embodies my whole career of advanced technology. It's got a high output engine that's modern in all aspects. It has the IVT transmission, which has grown from several, a lot of earlier engineering attempts and early work I did on IVT transmissions, and it has the full suite of GPS capability. So this really wraps up my whole career of evolution of GPS and transmissions and engine technology and turbocharging technology and all of those features. So this is a John Deere 4720 tractor produced in Augusta, Georgia, and it happened to be the first compact utility with the SoundGuard body, and that was a special project with the industrial designer that our commercial product group used with their equipment, and an ambitious engineer by the name of Dave Knight that managed to stuff this cab on that will fit all the percentile people. To add to that, the engine in that was kind of a special endeavor. It was created to not have to buy Yanmar engines from Japan, and it was built to and designed and produced in Mexico, and it's just the handiest tractor on the farm. What makes a good engineer, I think the most important first thing is a vision, and then being able to apply the tools like mathematics and science to achieving that vision. So what you did in the past built on what your future became.